It seems to you that this person is your friend. He smiles, maintains a conversation, says pleasant words. Electric light bulb, but you feel something strange. White right pointing backhand index, ego's words and actions do not match. White right pointing backhand index, you notice small pricks in your address. White right pointing backhand index, you don't understand why you feel worse after talking to him. Police cars revolving light, the Stoics knew an enemy who smiles is more dangerous than an enemy who attacks openly. White right pointing backhand index, how to understand that there is a hidden ill wisher next to you. White right pointing backhand index, how to recognize envy that hides under the mask of friendliness. White right pointing backhand index, how to protect yourself from those who want to see you as a loser. Fire, today you will learn 8 undeniable signs of hidden hostility. Stop sign. Sign 1, he never rejoices over your successes. Electric light bulb, a true friend is proud of you. False, angry, but trying to hide it. What does a hidden ill wisher do? Crossmark says, well, nothing special. When you have something. Crossmark belittles your achievements, it's just a coincidence, you're lucky. Crossmark changes the topic of conversation when you talk about your successes. Police cars revolving light, why is it dangerous? Pushpin, a person who cannot sincerely rejoice for you does not want your growth. Pushpin, he will do everything to make you doubt yourself. Pushpin, he can even sabotage your success, imperceptibly, but effectively. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, pay attention to how he reacts to other people's successes. An envious person always betrays himself. White heavy checkmark, check, is he happy for you if everything is bad for him? White heavy checkmark, if he always looks for flaws in your victories, he is not a friend. White right pointing backhand index, the Stoics taught, he who rejoices in other people's defeats dreams of your failure. Speech balloon, sign 2, he makes friendly jokes, but too often. Electric light bulb, a joke is just a joke. But if they are constantly directed against you, this is a signal. What does the hidden enemy do? Crossmarker, well, you're dumb as always, ha ha. Crossmarker, oh, your stupid ideas again. Crossmarker, of course you think so, you don't understand it. Police cars revolving light, what's wrong here? Pushpin, this is not a joke, it is a disguised humiliation. Pushpin, he tries to undermine your confidence, but he does it by playing. Pushpin, if you are offended, he will say that you simply do not understand humor. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, check, if you start joking in response, does he laugh too, or does he get angry? White heavy checkmark, pay attention to whether he jokes like that with others or only with you. White heavy checkmark, if his humor is always directed against you, he doesn't care about you. White right pointing backhand index, the Stoics taught, an enemy who jokes about you is not joking. He checks how far you can go. Detective hashtag sign 3, he always competes with you. Electric light bulb, friendship is not competition. But if someone constantly wants to be better, this is a problem. How does the hidden enemy behave? Crossmark, if you tell about your luck, he will definitely tell about his, but even better. Crossmark, if you buy something new, he will immediately find something to beat you with. Crossmark, if you succeed in something difficult, he will devalue it and say that it is easy. Police cars revolving light, why is this a signal? Pushpin, he cannot allow you to be better, he needs to dominate. Pushpin, he compares himself to you, but instead of motivation he feels malice. Pushpin, he sees you as a rival, not a friend. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, if you talk about your successes. Is he happy or does he immediately turn his attention to himself? White heavy checkmark, check whether he competes only with you or with others too. White heavy checkmark, true friends inspire, not compete. White right pointing backhand index, the Stoics taught, true strength is not in being above others, but in growing together. Black heart, sign 4, he compliments you. But strangely. Electric light bulb, some compliments are hidden criticism. How does a hidden detractor say? Crossmark, you look pretty good today. Compared to usual. Crossmark, I'm surprised that you did it. Crossmark, well, for a person with no talent, you did well. Police cars revolving light, what's wrong here? Pushpin, this is not praise, it is a blow to self-esteem. Pushpin, he tries to make you doubt yourself. Pushpin, he wants you to depend on his approval. Fire what to do. White heavy checkmark. Remember, real compliments do not leave an unpleasant residue. White heavy checkmark. Check, does he praise you sincerely or always with but? White heavy checkmark. If after compliments you feel worse, this is not a friend. White right pointing backhand index. Stoics taught, do not listen to words. Look at the intentions. You already know the first 4 signs of a hidden enemy. White heavy checkmark. He is not happy for your successes. White heavy checkmark. He makes jokes that actually humiliate you. White heavy checkmark. He constantly competes with you. White heavy checkmark. He says strange compliments that hide criticism. Electric light bulb. But this is not enough. White right pointing backhand index. How to understand that a person is discussing you behind your back. White right pointing backhand index. What concessions reveal the ego's true essence. White right pointing backhand index. What to do if you realize that there is a hidden ill-wisher next to you. Fire. In the second part, there are even more signals that you should not ignore. Performing arts. Sign 5, he tells you one thing and another behind your back. Electric light bulb. A false friend smiles to your face, but says something completely different behind your back. How does it look? Crossmark. In a conversation with you, he is friendly, but you hear that he gossips about you to others. Crossmark. He talks about your personal problems about topics that are not worth it. Crossmark. He puts you in an awkward position in front of other people. Police cars. Revolving light. Why is it dangerous? Pushpin. This means that he already sees you as a rival, not a friend. Pushpin. He can create a false image around you, distort information, manipulate the opinion of others. Pushpin. He does not respect you, otherwise he would not undermine your reputation. Fire. What to do. White heavy checkmark. Check how open he is with you. Does he talk about himself the same way he talks about you to others? White heavy checkmark. Listen to how he talks about others. If he gossips with you, he gossips about you too. White heavy checkmark. Never trust a person who talks behind your back. White right pointing backhand index. Stoics taught, if a person does not protect you in your absence, he is not your friend. Sunglasses. Sign 6, he avoids direct conflicts, but always makes passive jabs. Electric light bulb. Some people will never say to your face that they hate you, but their concessions speak louder. How does it look? Crossmark. He accidentally forgets to include you in his plans. Crossmark. He supports everyone except you. Crossmark. He misses important moments of your life, but always where someone else is. Police cars. Revolving light. What does this mean? Pushpin. He does not want to openly conflict, but shows his attitude through concessions. Pushpin. He ignores you when it's convenient, but stays close when he needs it. Pushpin. He makes you feel extra. Fire. What to do. White heavy checkmark. Do not try to justify the ego. The ego's actions speak louder than the ego's words. White heavy checkmark. Pay attention, does he behave the same way with others or only with you? White heavy checkmark. If a person always makes you feel unnecessary, he is not your friend. White right pointing backhand index. Stoics taught, actions are always truth. Words are often lies. Bomb. Sign 7, he doesn't help you when you need it. Electric light bulb. A friend is known in trouble. Hidden enemy. 2. How does it manifest itself? Crossmark. When he has problems, you are there, but when you have problems, he is busy. Crossmark. He disappears when you need support, but appears when you are doing well. Crossmark. He refuses to help, even if it does not require much effort. Police cars. Revolving light. What does this mean? Pushpin. It's important for him to be around when you're successful, but he doesn't want to see you when you're in trouble. Pushpin. He is not ready to invest in you because he does not really value you. Pushpin. He sees you as a resource rather than a true friend. Fire. What to do. White heavy checkmark. Check, when you are in trouble, who stays by your side. These are your real friends. White heavy checkmark. Don't believe the words, look at the concessions. White heavy checkmark. If a person does not help you when you really need it, he was never there for you. White right pointing backhand index. The Stoics taught, true friendship is not an advantage. This is support in any circumstances. Warning sign. Sign 8, he wants you to stay put. Electric light bulb. A true friend wants you to grow. The hidden enemy wants you to stay where you should be. How does it look? Cross mark you talk about your ambitions, he laughs at them. Cross mark you try to change, he says that this is not for you. Cross mark you take a step forward, it reminds you of all your past mistakes. Police car's revolving light, what does this mean? Pushpin, he does not want you to become stronger, because then he will lose power over you. Pushpin, he is afraid that you will outgrow him, and tries to keep you on the same level. Pushpin, he doesn't want you to be happy, because then you will see that you can be without him. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, never listen to people who devalue your dreams. White heavy checkmark, if someone tries to hold you back, it means you have already grown up. White heavy checkmark, break ties with those who don't want to see you better. White right pointing backhand index, the Stoics taught, if you have become stronger and someone wants to leave you weak, you are hindering him. You already know the 8 main signs of a hidden enemy. White heavy checkmark, he is not happy for your successes. White heavy checkmark, he makes jokes that humiliate you. White heavy checkmark, he constantly competes with you. White heavy checkmark, ego compliments are hidden injections. White heavy checkmark, he says one thing to you and another behind your back. White heavy checkmark, he avoids open conflicts, but shows dislike with concessions. White heavy checkmark, he does not support you when you need it. White heavy checkmark, he doesn't want you to grow and become better. Electric light bulb, but what to do now? White right pointing backhand index, how to protect yourself from such people. White right pointing backhand index, how to break toxic ties and not let them pull you down. White right pointing backhand index, how will Stoicism help you surround yourself only with strong people? Fire, this part is the final step. You will forever remove hidden enemies from your life. Stop sign, step 1, stop justifying people. Electric light bulb, people don't change if they don't want to. What do the weak do? Cross mark, they justify someone else's bad behavior, well, he's just such a person. Cross mark, they tolerate hidden aggression because they are afraid to be left alone. Cross mark, they think that a person will change if you are kind to them. Police car's revolving light, but the truth is simple. Pushpin, if a person systematically does not rejoice for you, it is not a coincidence. Pushpin, if he always makes jabs at you, this is not a personality. Pushpin, if he prevents you from growing, he does it consciously. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, stop asking for understanding, just accept the facts. White heavy checkmark, realize this is not a friend, this is a hidden enemy. White heavy checkmark, do not justify a person if his concessions speak for him. White right pointing backhand index, Stoics taught, do not judge a person by words, judge by actions. Crossed swords, step 2, remove toxic people from your life. Electric light bulb, if a person destroys you, he should not be near you. What do the weak do? Cross mark, they are afraid of a breakup because they have been friends for so long. Cross mark, they do not want to offend a person, even if he constantly humiliates them. Cross mark, they are waiting for everything to change by itself. Police car's revolving light, but the truth is that toxic people will not disappear by themselves. They need to be removed. Pushpin, they won't leave as long as you let them be around. Pushpin, they will continue to humiliate you until you set boundaries. Pushpin, they keep you down because they are afraid that you will become stronger. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, limit communication, start by answering less often, spending less time together. White heavy checkmark, say directly that you are not going to tolerate disrespect. White heavy checkmark, if the person continues to behave in the same way, break off the contact completely. White right pointing backhand index, Stoics taught, you either control your environment or it controls you. Gemstone, step 3, surround yourself with strong people. Electric light bulb, your level equals average level of 5 people with whom you spend most of your time. What do successful people do? White heavy checkmark, they choose their environment consciously. White heavy checkmark, they stay close to the topic of who wants to grow. White heavy checkmark, they know that friendship is not just an acquaintance, but a union of people going in the same direction. Police car's revolving light, how to understand that a person should be close to you. Pushpin, he rejoices for you without envy. Pushpin, he is honest with you and speaks directly, not behind your back. Pushpin, he motivates you to become better, not pulls you down. Fire, what to do? White heavy checkmark, choose only those who want to grow with you. White heavy checkmark. If a person pushes you away from your goals, leave without regret. White heavy checkmark. Remember, loneliness is better than false surroundings. White right pointing backhand index. The Stoics taught, it is better to go alone than in a company that leads nowhere. Fire final conclusion, you will become stronger. Electric light bulb. You will no longer let weak people keep you down. White right pointing backhand index. Now you know what a hidden enemy looks like. White right pointing backhand index. Now you know how to remove him from your life. White right pointing backhand index. Now you know how to create an environment that makes you stronger. Fire. You are no longer who you were yesterday. Now you control who is next to you. Fire. Now you choose the environment, not it chooses you. White right pointing backhand index. Congratulations. You have taken a step towards true freedom. Rocket.